run it up. Down in my hood, it's a ton of us. Yeah, get your numbers up. If you need a good price, get in touch with us. Yeah, they won't run with us. Hot summer, we the hustlers. Cold winter, better bundle up. They ain't never gave a fuck about none of us. Yeah, run it up. Down on my hood, it's a ton of us. Yeah, get your numbers up. If you need a good price, get in touch with us. Yeah, they won't run with us. Hot summer, we some hustlers. Cold winter, better bundle up. They ain't never gave a fuck about none of us.
You're now tuned into another episode of Untrapped the Podcast with your boy K Pizzle. I'm so glad to be back. We took a little break, but we back rocking now, you know. Life get in the way sometimes, but it's nothing. That's what makes me untrapped. But today I got a very, very special guest with me today. Nino Nosay.
What's going on? What's going on, man?
And we're going to touch on a lot, you feel me? Because there's a lot that need to be said. Yeah. Politics, how shit got started, who really the pioneers of the rap game in the area and everything. But we're going to start by getting into a story. Tell them about yourself, Nino.
You already know it's your boy, Nosay. You know, we here at the Kirkwood Park. You know, I started a little while ago, man. You know, from town, New Street, Kirkwood, you know. One of the first people to even do music, you know, out here. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I'm here. I done been real influential in the community from Sankofa, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, playing the drums before the music, you know what I'm saying? I used to go to schools with Sankofa, play the drums and shit. And then we just started the music shit, you know what I mean? Like 08, 09, we really started. But like 2011, it really took off, you know? You know, I'm here, a few setbacks, you know, did a bit, like 2.5, you know what I'm saying, you know, and learn from it, first time and last time in jail, you know what I'm saying,
for sure.
You know, it's been a lot within that, you know what I'm saying, so, just a young nigga from town, man, trying to find his way, no father, you know, never met him, you know what I mean, talked to him a couple times, never came, raised by my mom, six women in the household, 2 uncles, you know, real old school shit. My mom wasn't supposed to have kids, she had me at like 38, so she didn't think she could have children, and so that was that, you know what I'm saying, fast forward, Spring Jam, festivals, Timberland, Missy Elliott, Miami, radio, when we had the radio. So now it's even value even crazier because we don't even got no more. You know what I mean? So,
But yeah, we definitely going to get in all that, but we're going to touch back on where we at. We're in the heart of the trenches, you feel me? We had to keep it, we had to take it back to what it really meant, you feel me? We had to bring it back to where it really started and everything. So, like, he gave you a little rundown of what's going on, but we're going to jump right in it, you feel me?
Yeah.
A lot of people know him from the start of Flow City, but it's way bigger than that. So we're gonna let him go ahead and do his thing. Tell us about the start of Flow.
The start of Flow. So Rocco used to live up the street. We was, you know what I mean? I knew him since I was like 2. That's my brother. And then Brown Suge, she's his cousin. So we all grew up on Kirkwood. We all from Kirkwood, but Brown Suge from Smyrna. Okay. So I always knew him. We always knew each other, you know what I'm saying? So, mind you, I ain't had my pops around, so shout out to Sweets. You know what I'm saying? I grew up with Rock, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, one time, it was really, originally it was Stax.
Yeah.
Shout out to my brother Stax. It was originally Stax and them was rapping. Stax gets sent to South Dakota and we get kicked out of Central. I get sent to Because We Care. It's a whole nother situation, you know, so boom. So then they wanted to fill the void, so I fuck around and started doing this shit, you know, and then we just formed it. We came up with the name, I think Brown Suge came up with Rock and Her came up with the name, and man, it took off, you know, it took off. So we all went to campus community. I ain't go to Dover High, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Normally I would have, but I came from Because We Care. So I failed my first 7th grade year. We was trapping in Central, you know what I'm saying? Not doing it now so I can say this shit, but like, it was real back then for us. So, you know, I was like, I need to go to a charter school, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. On Rocco's Accord, I got in there. I had a meeting, my mom, I had like a knife on me in Central. That's why, you know what I mean, went there. So,
hold on, sorry to cut you off, but can you, like you said, y'all was trapped in the 7th grade. You know, a lot of people ain't come up like that. And now the 7th grade shit is way different.
Way different, bro.
How you feel as the influence was different on at that time? We're going to get right back what you're saying, but like now you got like 7th graders that's just in the crib on the game now. Shit different.
See, when I was coming up, I had like all of my friends' families was on drugs. Their mom and dad was getting high. All of them but mine. My mom didn't, you know, they was chilling. So niggas was coming off the porch and we out here.
Yeah.
So the streets is my father. So don't go to New Street. What I do, we gonna go to New. You know what I'm saying? You can't protect us so long when you living in this shit. Niggas dying, rest in peace, Ferg. You know what I'm saying? They chopped him up, you know, on Queen Street. We young. We out here. We want to know what's going on. So that's what it was. So a lot of niggas had to fend for themselves. Their parents didn't have the money. You know what I'm saying? And at that age, you can't even get a job. Yeah. So what do? You know what I mean? Brothers is trapping, doing whatever they doing. We young. We walking to school. We here with it. Everything's in town. Town is the only hood out here that's a street base. Yeah. Every other hood is a project. Every project base. So if you want to compare it anywhere else, everybody come out here and get money. Yeah. That's how it is. I'm gonna be honest. So yeah, it's like a gold mine, and like Bush, like the Bush too. Shout out to the Bush. It's treacherous, man. Lost a lot of people out here, for real. A lot of killings. But yeah. But but we learned from it. A lot of shit had to happen, But to get back on track, like had to change my scenery. I caught my first charge in 2007. That was right before I went to campus. Yeah. I was like 14, a little burglary joint, you know what I'm saying? Then after that, I was like, I'm tripping, you know what I'm saying? I'm 14, what am I doing? Yeah. So went to campus. And that was the birth of a lot. That was the birth of really, I went to campus in like 2008. And that's when it all changed, like for real, everything. Like I had an internship with the Senator of Dover when I was a sophomore, vice president of student government, DECA, the marketing business joint. So when I started going there, I started doing what I needed to fucking do. Graduated, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. While at campus, that jump started a music career for all of us because we all went there. And so it was only 450 students. So it's a small
so y'all
school.
Got that individual time.
And they supported us. Yeah. My science teacher was our manager. We met him. He from Baltimore. Shout out Mizzo. You know what I'm saying? So meeting him changed the game because he had background in the music. It was history after that, bro. Doing shit never been done. Never been done, bro. I had the record deal. It was like with Sony, 1.5 artist development deal. But some shit was happening with the business side. We young, so somebody else had a situation that was controlling it, and they wanted us. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it wasn't the grand scheme of everything that they seen. So who knows? It didn't happen, but it was there. Meeting with the labels back and forth. Got the chance to perform in front of Missy Elliott and Timberland. Got you. Yeah, so that was big. On that tour bus, we wrote, what I mean? Was writing songs, whatever the case may be, just building a relationship, Shit changed, you know what I'm saying? So that was early on. That was around 2011 too. Met a lot of people, bro. 106 in Park when I was jumping, you know what I'm saying? We went there, met with some of its producers. Under Armour. We almost had to deal with Under Armour too. No cap. So my mom. So it was a lot. Miami, Hit Factory, where Wayne had a skate park. Yeah. We was there. Met C. McMain, the nigga Detail that wrote Look Me in My Face. I ain't got no. Met that nigga Slim, the CEO, Slim and Baby. Met Slim, talked to him in the studio. It's crazy, bro. Like, New York, where Pac got shot, was there. Went up in there, shit like that. A lot of shit, bro. A lot of shit. Won the Kiss Spring Jam like twice in a row. Then they asked us to be on the bill with the artists. So like every year from like 2011 to 2013, we won for the radio station. Everybody in Delaware submit their shit. We won #1. Boom, back to back to back. Then we went to DMV and went for the Coast to Coast mixtapes. Back in the day, the mixtapes was jumping. We won first place for the DMV for Coast to Coast. I caught a charge and we didn't go to the finals like the Miami joint, but for the DMV, we won for that first place too, so, But we didn't have a lot of shit then, like TikTok and all that other shit, like, it was Club Kids and Jerkin and, all that other shit going on.
Yeah, but like kind of to piggyback on what you said, because it kind of, my role was kind of the same. Like, okay, in 10th grade, I moved to Cape because I was getting in trouble at Dover, fighting all the time, you know, like a regular Dover nigga.
Yeah.
That shit opened my eyes because I never seen nothing like it, you feel me? So now I'm around all these people with real money, you feel me?
Yeah.
I thought the nigga on the corner that got the most chains on had the most bread, you feel me? But now I'm around motherfuckers that, these motherfuckers got real estate. They got estates that they set for life type shit. So that opened my mind to some whole different shit. So now I go when I'm in 10th grade, I come back when now I done did like this motherfucking school and took me everywhere.
Yeah.
Like on some wild shit. I come back here in 11th grade now because I always been a thinker. So now I got the knowledge of what white America, the other side look like. So I know I want more than what's going on here. You feel me?
That shit
so
real.
It's like, then fast forward, I finished at Dover High with the same mindset. I went to school, you feel me? But it was like the back door of Dover was always knocking, like no matter what, like you kind of are a product of your environment until you get a chance to make it out. But
the streets choose you. We don't choose the streets, they choose you. You know what I'm saying? I went from Legislative Hall, I went from working in Legislative Hall to coming back and being on new. I was in a suit, you know what I'm saying? I would come from school, campuses right here, would have to be at Legislative Hall like 4. Walk past the block, you see what I'm saying? Like that's it. I was in there, lobbyists, all that. It was a whole different vibe. You know, that's what I was gonna go to college for, type shit. But you know how I go. So.
And it's just like, that's my whole, you know, that's one of my whole things of what I'm doing, you know, just try to make sure we create a path where the same kids don't have to go down the same road of us. But it's, you know, that shit not for everybody. Like you said, the streets choose you because no matter how much you try to get away from it or you try to do the right thing or the different shit of what your friends or homeboys is doing, it leads you down the same, you know.
Same road, same road.
I kind of feel like that make me like a stronger person though. Like what I've been through made me who I am today no matter what. So I would never take away. Like I would never regret nothing that went on, you feel me? Like the same thing with the Flow City. I'm pretty sure you never regretted that because it was an experience for a lifetime.
It changed the game, man. That's the closest I was. We almost had it. That's what the talk was. We would have got the deal. It was in the paper, you know, all hip hop. Shout out Grouchy Greg, you know, Chuck, L Burner. She did the article. It was a bidding war.
So like, sorry to cut you off. Boom, all that's going on, but at the same time, you know, you catching cases, you losing friends, you know, and life is just happening fast. But even though you chasing this dream, reality is still striking. You feel me?
Yeah. So
it's like you lose your close friend Doug. Can you tell us about how that went? Give us a little info on him so people on the outside of the city know what's going on.
So, rest in peace, Dub. Dub was from the east side. You know what I'm saying? So around this time, like I'm on my A&R shit because Flow going crazy. So I'm on Twitter and rest in peace Money Mag, shout out Jay Nice. The Belly of the East had what they had going on. They was up in Philly. They were interviewing with Meek, Hattie, all them, you know what I'm saying? Doing a little DVD type stuff. Other than us, when we was going on, other than Flow, all I knew about was State City. You know what I'm saying? Young Texas had a studio back in the day. That's the only people I knew about. So then when we started coming, the other people from here was only them after a little while, you know what I'm saying? So it was right around that time. So nonetheless, something happened with them. And I knew, you know, hood politics, I knew about it. And they had a falling out. I was on Twitter, Dub dropped a song, and it's early. Like, he don't got the exposure that Flow got. And I realized that this song was fire. Stacks had a song called Straight Shots. And I was like, yo, we should get him on Straight Shots. We should get him on Straight Shots. We should reach out to him. He going through something, and I think he'll be a great fit. That's always been my mindset, bro. From everything business, like I'm smart as a motherfucker, bro. This shit is deep. You know what I mean? And boom, he reached out. He was skeptical at first because, you know, we from town. You know how this is, how we giving it up, you know. And then it wasn't no crazy stuff going on at that time, but nonetheless, we from town. You know how I go and how we were always talked about anyway. So he come, we get this song, he snaps, he goes stupid on that motherfucker, you hear me? And it's history ever since, bro. History. They do a tape, they do songs, you know what I'm saying? Then they do this song Fun.
Said I ain't really with the beef, but please don't get it fucked up now. Cause you could get fucked up now from a fucked up town. A bunch of niggas fucked up now, but the 40 make a fucked up sound. Nigga fucks up now. Shoot until I'm all out of rounds, or shoot until he fall out of bounds. Fucks up now. See this and get his teeth missing. Only say they cause a nigga not around. I'm trying to rock wanted, you can find me in the trap. Nigga, find me where it's at. Swinging like a Rocky Marciano, no soprano, but somebody's getting whacked. And if you got a problem, nigga, fucks up. Cause on the real, all you niggas got me fucked up. Cause dub, I ain't see a soul when we was fucked up. Let me spaz get out of control and get fucked up. My nigga Lux up. I got no rap for these niggas, no debt for these niggas. Just had to adapt with these niggas. Went back to back with these niggas. The fact that these niggas ain't loyal was whacking me, nigga. Don't worry about the fam, nigga, we all straight. The money came, nigga, we all late. And I knew some niggas getting cake until they started hitting flakes. And I was Tony with the tiger, nigga, we all great. It feel like the fucking chopper hold $1.8 million. Made a kill enough for dealing the weight. Chillin' with my nigga, getting skrilla, copping stickers from the villa. Keep it cool and it'll be a good day. Got me fucked up. Got me fucked up.
All these niggas got me fucked up.
Got me fucked up now, got me fucked up. All these niggas got me fucked up. All these niggas got me fucked up. Nigga got me fucked up. Got me fucked up. Yeah, nigga got me fucked up now. Got me fucked up. Yeah, got me fucked up. All these niggas got me fucked up. Said I ain't really with the beef, but please don't get it fucked up now. Cause you could get fucked up now from a fucked up town. A bunch of niggas fucked up now, but the 40 make a fucked up sound. Nigga fucked up now. Shoot until I'm all out of rounds, or shoot until he fall out of bounds. Fucked up now. Sneak this and get his teeth missing. Only say cause a nigga not around.
Said I ain't really with the beef, but please don't think a nigga sweet. Combination rearrange a nigga teeth, rearrange a nigga face. Now I ain't trying to say this nigga fake, but lately he been moving like a snake. What you doing with the jakes? What you doing with the enemies? Keep a close eye on him, think he trying to put it into me. And I ain't gotta do it to him physically, cause I don't really think these niggas fucking with me mentally. Cause Stacks bagging up drugs and Nino packing the gun. That be the reason we pull up in all black. So when you start to act like you tough and get the smack in your gums, it be the reason you get hit with all that. Cause he got us on some shit, so you really should fall back. Or end up like, well, let me not talk about all that. And shout out to my niggas that's flipping them ball packs. And shout out South New where we getting it all fat. Let me chill. I be really running through the field, taking everything to trial. Everything getting turned to in a pill. I ain't never telling on the soul. If a nigga ever told, well, he ain't got no business over here. So don't you get it fucked up, clown, from a fucked up town. And that 40 make a fucked up sound. And I don't keep no young chumps round. There's too much stuff round that can get a nigga fucked up now. Got me fucked up. All these niggas got me fucked up.
Got me fucked up now, got me fucked up. All these niggas got me fucked up. All these niggas got me fucked up. Nigga got me fucked up. Got me fucked up. Nigga got me fucked up now. Got me fucked up. Yeah, got me fucked up. All these niggas got me fucked up. I ain't really with the beef, but please don't get it fucked up now. Cause you could get fucked up now from a fucked up town. A bunch of niggas fucked up now, but the 40 make a fucked up sound. Nigga fucks up now. Shoot until I'm all out of rounds, or shoot until he fall out of bounds. Fucks up now. Sneak this and get his teeth missing. Only say they cause a nigga not around.
Yeah.
Crazy. It's like 50,000 organic views on it right now. Like, oh, this is no, you know what I mean? And you know, Dub, when he came out here, it was like, nigga was staying on new. Shout out to B-Pop, you know.
Yeah.
He getting to $1 and he elevating. Shout out, rest in peace, Drake. And, you know, they linked up and he started getting money, you know what I mean? Real crazy, you know? So, new levels, new devils, you know what I'm saying? And that's what was going on. So you go start doing different shit, hanging with different people, you know what I'm saying? A lot of shit happened out here, ain't really gonna speak on, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so, and, you know, it's what it was. The streets got to him, you know what I mean? Yeah. But he was lit, bro. He was lit. Fire artist, father, you know what I'm saying? And we made history. The Fun was one of the biggest African festivals. We shut it down. First ever hip hop group to perform there. Perform at the Afran Festival too. Also, you know what I'm saying. First ever, I put and then we linked up with Boney after that. So I they brought them in, and I put him on the How I Feel. We did that. You know what I mean? That went crazy because they were all individual artists. Boney was doing music a while ago. He was also doing music around that time. Also, he's older. And you know what I'm saying? And had the idea. Boom, put him on it. Did the video. Shut down. Nothing was. I'm telling you, we ran it for like 5 summers straight.
Yeah.
5 summers straight was us. Sure. You know what I'm saying? And at the beginning of anything. You know what I mean? So, you know, we had the longest run. You know what I mean? That's how I look at it.
For sure. So now the impact of Dub hitting. Sorry.
So boom.
Flow City ending. So
Yeah.
now you getting cased up. So let's get into your case. How did it? You gotta explain to them how it go left. Cause I heard it. You feel me? Y'all gotta. You feel me? He untrapped for real.
Yeah, for real. Well, my mom died 2015, so we ain't.
Okay.
That's a real important part. So flow stopped around 2015, 2016, something like that. My mom died 2015. I catch my first gun case. Boom. Dub is alive. They all come bail me out, whatever. My mom is passed away. After I catch the case, I'm on like, I'm about to get like house arrest, and he died. So boom. Now I'm on house arrest too. So from that time, all this is within a year.
Yeah.
A year. I catch the case. My mom died. I catch the case. Dub died. We get hit.
Yeah.
So I catch 2 cases. You know what I'm saying? Within this time frame.
Yeah.
2 people already to close. My mom. That was everything. So boom. So we catch the case. You know what I'm saying? So they hit right here, and they hit my crib down the street. 10 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it was what it was. You know what I'm saying? Niggas stood tall. Everybody stood tall. You know, it was a couple, but see, like, it was so crazy. I was on house arrest when I caught the second case, technically. Yeah. So they wasn't even my codees. You know what I'm saying? I had a CI on my case, and I know who it is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's how shit was, because I'm on the box. Yeah. So I'm not going nowhere, so I know what's going on. You know what I mean? I can pinpoint everything, but we was doing the music. They had music videos and everything. Yeah. They was watching. And they had DTs come up I be working at a job, and they'd come in there, yeah, this is my favorite song. This is what we blasting. Really being like, nigga, when I got booked, like, Dad, we got the music niggas in here, boo, 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 boo. Wow. Saying all this shit, bro. We like that one Flow City song. What's that?
Sorry to cut you off, but think about it. When y'all get in that little blue rim and y'all tell this is what's going on, you feel me? Y'all fuck up the brand. Like, that shit is sickening feeling that want to help somebody that, you know, want to kill your community. But go ahead, bro.
It's sad, bro, but everybody stood tall and stood on what they stood on. So, you know, and they tried to make it like how it was, but when everything went down, they had Stacks and Drake, rest in peace, Drake. They all had their situation, Boney. You know, and I had mine, but we all got booked together. Yeah. It was like a 2-month investigation. So they had music videos in their shit. In my discovery, I didn't have none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? But it was in there still, nonetheless. I get hit with 2.5, and it was what it was. I had a bullet in my room. If I ain't had that bullet in my room, I would have did like 6 months for a drug dealing charge, 6 months to a year, VOP, fast track. I had a bullet. I forgot from the first one. And my first gun charge, it was in my mom's room. Minimum 24 months. Yeah. Because I'm already on the box for you know what I mean? Yeah. So that right then and there, a variable that you don't take into accountability. If that wasn't there, I would have been cool. Yeah. I would have been cool, chilling, but I stood on it and I did it. Nobody, you know, nothing hold off the phone. Nobody ever stole from me. I'm about 5'5", probably was $125 soaking wet at that point in time.
You was the first wave to go down Georgetown.
Yeah, first wave. I was there when they did the mass movement. Just got the fucking 60 bag of commissary I was just like 5 months in. 5 months in, 60 bag, we about to cook. SWAT come through, it's a wrap. We don't know what the fuck going on. Sent me down Georgetown. It was a blessing though. Yeah. It was a blessing. Because I had the key crest in my sentence too. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it was what it was, man. I needed it though. That's how God was trying to get to me. You know what I mean? Yeah. Set my ass down because I just lost mom. Dub died. I'm depressed. You know what I'm saying? Running crazy. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with that, not knowing how to deal with that. I was really trapped. You know what I'm saying? At grandma's house, I ain't never fucking trapped out of there. I'm from New Street. The police station right there. Yeah. If you can hustle out town, you all right. You know what I'm saying? You can make it in the world. You can make it in the world. If you can trap out town, you can make it you can make it anywhere in the world. And that's from the words of Untrapped Nino. Facts. You feel me? And that's how serious it is, bro. Police station right up there. You know what I mean? Right on the same street. So, but I came home end of 2019 and touched the most money I done touched. So, run it up. That's what it's all about. And that's what it's about. Just started the LLC. You know, Rocco Ben started the LLC. So when I was locked up, that's why the part 2 gonna be crazy, because Rock ready. He done, when I was booked, he's out LA. He's back and forth to Atlanta. He's meeting NBA YoungBoy. He's at Amber Rose's house party with Trey Songz in that motherfucker. Like, this is all facts. So, and that's, I'm calling home. You know what I'm saying? Like, it should be crazy, bro. Like, he done really, and we doing a thing, Brown Sugar, even though she's the one reason that it fell apart, that we stopped. You know, she doing her thing. You know, I still was hot though. You know what I'm saying? I'm hot at that point because I'm fuming because we done built a lot. We built a lot of shit out here, and for where we from, it ain't been done, bro. Yeah. So, you know, but she's doing her stuff. She's big. She's doing crazy. I forgot. Like, I don't know if it's alternative or blues. You know, she was really eclectic. So that's why Flow City was different. You know what I'm saying? It was different. It's not no shoot 'em up, bang bang, but we had hard shit. We understood it. You know, and the live show's crazy. Most people don't understand about performing. I had to really adjust because I'm from town. Like, I had to move. I gotta look at Busta Rhymes, all these people that had crazy live shows, and study them niggas, bro. We was back and forth to New York doing showcases, paying to perform. That's what you gotta do, is payola. You know what I'm saying? Paying to perform and network. That's what it's about, you know? So once that happened and did the time, I came home, I had a different mind state. We sold the crib, sold grandma's house. So when my mom died, my name went on the crib. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Split that with the aunts. You know what I mean? Never look back. Never look back. You know, had a minor slip up, you know. Ain't had to go, you know, go back, you know, farther from the outside and took what I took. You know, we be off it real soon, you know. Got my medical marijuana call, we chilling, you know.
Did your lawyer do right by you?
On this, I wasn't feeling her. But I took it anyway. Like, it's like when you get in there and they ask you them questions after you take that plea and you still say yeah, even though I didn't feel that way. No, I didn't feel like my counsel did what she was supposed to do. I ain't say it though, because you know what I mean? You in there, you just want to get it over with at that point in time, fighting. I was back and forth to Atlanta. We just left with Authentic. We got this young artist. She's a female. Shout out to Blind Beauty. She's blind. You know what I'm saying? She's singing rap. She's fire. Nobody ever heard of that. You know what I'm saying? So we had a meeting with Authentic Empire. You know, shout out to Boom. You know what I mean? And yeah. And that was love. We was back and forth. Shout out to Mecca Made, Prestige. Went down there with them, and we had the meeting. Was at the studio, just working, vibing with some different tracks, hitting the clubs, and that's where it's at, man. If you want to make it, you got a network, like. But I knew I had the case, so I made like 3 trips. I was like down there 3 times in like 2 months, and came back, took the case, and took the plea, and it was what it was.
The reason why I asked you that, because, you know, Delaware, we facing a big problem now where these lawyers got a problem where they selling us now. You feel me? They trading us off. But I can say, Adam Wendette, shout out to him.
That's my baby.
He really worked for me, bro. Like, he worked magic, bro.
I was actually gonna have a sentence modification just on the, like, I was supposed to meet with him on the 13th. He just came back from vacation, but I met with my PO, and I'm about to be on like halfway through. So they like, yo, you can get off. So I don't even need it. But he was gonna look out for the love, man. He's really for the people. He's really for the people, and he's the reason behind your marijuana being legal. So always remember that he wrote them bills. Adam Wendette. Yeah, shout out to my baby.
He gonna get you right. But back into it, man. You know. So then we in today's time. What's on the mind of Nino? What's your game plan now?
My game plan now, I just started the LLC. You know, I went in. You know what I mean? And I'm really on like building business credit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm about to venture into. But also, like, it's a lot of different stuff that you can do, you know, and using borrowed money. It's like niggas that take money from the plug but won't take money from the bank.
Yeah, don't make sense.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they charge you an interest, so you can, them fronting you money, you can make that back by, like, if they was charging you $500 a month, but they fronted you $20,000.
Yeah.
You can't take $20,000 and make something to, you know what I'm saying? At $500 a month, I'm on a crazy. It's gonna be a crazy flip. But it's all about time, and so, you know, this right here, it's hindering me a lot. You know what I'm saying? I like to travel. I would have been on the road by now. You know what I'm saying? And networking and doing what I do. You know what I'm saying? Writing. You know what I'm saying? Working with Rock. You know, co-producing shit. But that's what it is. It's just, you know, time and getting this off, doing what I got to do, staying free from my son. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's the main focus, you know, and playing it right. Saying it right, staying out of the way, because this shit get wicked, bro.
Yeah.
Every second of the minute. It get wicked. It get wicked, bro. So, you know, shit really be fucking with niggas. And like the mental health shit be real too. I'm just starting to really get on that. So a lot of niggas really be like really afraid, but if you've been through half the shit that we done been through, you can't expect to get alright just through time. So you gotta get, like, what motherfuckers do that's fucked up, they go get help. Like, this shit ain't regular. This shit is not regular, bro. Like, deaths and people getting chopped up and killings and, you know what I'm saying, and losing close family members, like, that shit is wild.
You know why? You want to know why it's like that, though? Because America got this sense of preaching to you that everything is bad. Like, look at third world countries, man. Them niggas kill. They kill kids. 9-year-old kids walk up to a grown man and dome him because they is taught that killing isn't bad as a way of life. It's a time to kill. So you cannot. It's not life without killing. It's survival
out there. It's really survival.
So here, when, like, for example, they'll tell you, "Oh, killing is bad." So then, when you got to defend yourself because somebody try to take something from your harm you and you kill them, you can't sleep at night because these people that put in your head that killing is bad.
And we live in Delaware, so the laws, like, it ain't too crazy. Because I literally was in there and I remember like really asking the senator question. Shout out to Ryan Bushwaller, and really asking him about this. And that's how I had my opening carry on my first gun case. So it wasn't a crazy joint, like, you know what I mean? If niggas want to ask questions, I had an opening carry, so it was like a possession of a deadly weapon when I got hit. Because I had a pint of lean, I had 20, it was crazy. But, you know.
It's public record, too.
Yeah, it's public record, you know what I'm saying? So, it was good times, too, man. I can laugh and look back, and it was a great time. But yeah, so, they all right on the gun laws. If you don't got no Fs, you know what I'm saying? Opening carry out here. But as far as defending yourself,
there's nothing.
But you got something called a justifiable act. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, through the events that's happened out here, like, niggas had to learn the law because things really happened. You know, things went off. You know what I mean? So,
like other states like Florida and Texas, somebody harmed you can clap them. Something good. There's
crazy.
No extra shit. Delaware, you got to jump through loops and holes just to get a manslaughter charge. You know, so it's definitely
don't even want that. Don't even need that. But so, you know, but we overcame it and we overcoming it, and we just like,
you untrapped.
I'm untrapped. Like, I just called Mr. Salters. He's a vet. He about 90-some years old, and you know, he do the nonprofits, the inner city
still in his right mind.
Still in his right mind. Getting to a bag, then own properties. Those my mentors. You know what I'm saying? So I holler at him, just getting plays. You know, understanding the game, and it's just a lot. You know what I'm saying? So. We still in the studio. Shout out to Stacks, Boney, you know what I'm saying? And it's just a lot that's been going on, you know, with the 3 to the West. Niggas started that shit, Free and B, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Smooth, all the youngins, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was a whole different time, too. I was there for that. I was doing the box then, meetings at my crib, you know what I'm saying? All the youngins out there, you know what I'm saying? Because it was crazy then. You know what I'm saying? It was a war going on.
I'm from the West, so I was here when it started.
You know what I'm saying? So, there was a lot going on. So, it got real for a second. You had what was going on up top of Wilmington, you know what I'm saying? All that was trickling down. Bodies dropping here, left and right. You know, so it's real, you know what I mean? So that was a crazy time. Crazy time, bro.
So let me ask you this. What time period in the city that made you like, whoa, all right, this shit is real now? Like, what event that took place, you know, if you comfortable speaking on, and over that made you look back, was like, whoa, this shit is real. Like, it's
I'm not asking for your support because I have a black-owned business. I'm not even asking for any special treatment because I have a black-owned business. I'm asking for your support because I developed a superior product, no matter who you ask, that stands on its own. And it's a black-owned business. Run tell that.
When Ferk died, for, you know, getting money, you paying fiends to stay at spots, whatever, and they want more, you know what I'm saying? Niggas came, he was like, yo, I'm good, like, you know, that's what I got, you know what I mean? Like, nigga, I ain't giving you more, I'm still in the crib. They getting high, the fiends getting high, and they come at him with the knife. You know what I'm saying? He was in the trash can. They said niggas would walk past it at least probably a day or two after, didn't know where he was at. He was gone for a second. Niggas ain't seen him. I remember it like it was yesterday. Niggas ain't seen him. He was in the trash can. You know what I'm saying? Cut up or however it went. And we was in school, so we was young, like, So it was like, oh shit, like, what the fuck?
That's some shit you were in a movie, bro.
Yeah, bro. So that's when I really realized it was real and going through this shit, like, cause growing up, niggas wouldn't have thought I would have been the one that went to jail for probably like the time I went through, cause I had after Central, like I was doing good. Everybody else was like knee deep, like Stacks was really knee deep in the trenches, and niggas would probably look at him like, oh, he would have, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he would have been.
Bro ain't had no F at all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? So I was away for 2.5, so. But yeah, you know, it was what it was, bro. So, but FERC was a thing like that really did it. You know what I mean? Yeah. That was what really did it. That was an eye opener. Like, yo, this shit get real. And then right after that, that's when the music started. Like we found it was like a blessing. Like it was a way out. Like okay, bet, because nobody was doing it.
Yeah.
So we had nobody to speak for us here at all. No mouthpiece, you know, and up top ain't viewing us like how that.
Yeah,
they don't even consider us what's going on. Yeah. So, you know, I'm gonna keep it all the way funky. We wasn't getting no love. Like Spring Jam, we were shutting it down. But as far as the people that was up there that was doing whatever they was doing and making moves, they didn't reach the flow. They didn't holler at us. They wasn't acknowledging what we were, because the music was different. You know what I'm saying? But we right in New York with the A&Rs. We winning for the state, back to back to back. You know what I'm saying? We was young though, we young, so it's like Rocco moved from Kirkwood. I'm still here, so they moved him out. He was out the hood. He had a chance. He played ball. He was nice, so he was like second McDonald's nominated, all of them, like type shit for basketball for campus, like retired his jersey and shit. But once he made up his mind to stop doing ball, it was off to the races. Like he was the engine that really put it. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, so you know, but that was big.
So now, with the rap scene and everything going on, you done pioneers, see him come and go. Yeah. So who would you say your top 5 no order is right now in the city?
Top 5 no order? Man, because I don't want to be biased, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not a lot of people that really do their thing, like, you know what I'm saying? I was just on Bear Live, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Bear. This young kid named Lay, because I stay at the studio. We live at the studio. Me and Rock live at the same spot, so he runs a full-time business. Rock don't work. That's where we is gravitated to. Rock, he got the studio. We got the studio. Any artists want to come out, you know what I mean? Record. He mix and master 60 an hour. That's what he do full time, and been doing it for like 2-3 years. You know what I mean? Untrapped. You know what I mean? Legally. You know what I mean? My baby never been in the streets, no nothing. You know what I mean? He done got it. So that's where it really is at right now. You know what I mean? But top 5, Lay, Stacks is in there, of course. Man, I don't really listen to people. Like, I realize people are hot. Like, you know, Lamb hot. Okay. You know, 2 Official hot. You know what I'm saying? They keep it all the way real. You know, who else, man? You got some cats down Sussex. You got the young Homie. Yeah. Homie, he the homie, you know. It's this guy named Geno, Low Cut Geno, from up top. I don't know him, but he hot. I really fuck with him though. He's really fine. I ain't really got his shit ain't on my playlist, but when I see shit and I be paying attention, like it's hot. But nigga Helly, Stacks rocking with from Smyrna. Helly, he's nice. It's a lot, you know. It's a lot of potential. It's a lot of potential out Delaware. And it's a lot of people, you know what I mean? And if we could just really get on one accord and really get on some grown man shit, like, nigga, I just turned 30 in March, you know? So all that, it's done. They can have this, you know what I'm saying? This is where I'm at. You can have it, street. I'm from where I'm from, and I see one of the founders, and it is what it is, and it's a done bun, bro. Like, this is not for us. It's no more. Cameras everywhere, you know, they cutting shit open. This wasn't even like this. This wasn't even a thing. You know what I'm saying? This was gated. You know, niggas done drove through here, high-speed chases, banked out the fence. They built that, and nigga drove through here, banked out that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it'd be crazy, bro. So, it's a lot of people, though, you know what I mean, that's out here. And if we could just come together and be on some Dover versus whoever. We could Delaware versus whoever. Up top got the outlet though, you know what I'm saying? And you know what? Down Sussex got a line too. Like, it's some cats down there. It's a coincidental that Timberland signed some producers from down there.
The Twins. I got them. I reached out to them too.
And I never met them. I don't know them. And when I did my time, I did 2 years down Georgetown. I did I did 5 months in Smyrna pretrial and did 1 month down Georgetown pretrial and went to the Pound.
Yeah.
So I really did my time down there. So I met a lot of cats. Rest in peace to my nigga Bo. You know what I'm saying? Tim Felix, man. Like, you know, and he put me deep to it. Like, you know what I mean? The Hating Dead. It was his bro. His name was like DA. You know what I'm saying? Heavy player. And yeah, the Hating Dead. They started that joint. You know what I mean? And yeah, they produced a couple hits like Post Malone, White Iverson, some crazy stuff. And they from here, but I never met them. You know, we was around and Timberland signed them. Yeah. So it was so crazy that we got to meet Timberland too. And you know what I mean? It's like you see who's scouting and shit. Yeah. Niggas is really looking. That's a fact because two people. We almost had to deal with whoever. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's in the paper, so it was out there. I got the clip. You know what I mean? Bid and War Dover Trio. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like so. You know, it's crazy, but they was down. There's some people down Sussex doing their thing. It's a lot, man. We just come together and we could do it. We could do it, bro. We got it. Niggas got the line in Philly now, so you know.
Yeah, it's definitely around. It's definitely around. Well, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up, man. Yeah. Tell the people where they can find you at and what's coming up for you, man. Let them know what's coming up first.
Yeah, man. What's coming up first is Stacks got the album release party. You know, but I don't know how the turnaround time gonna be for this. Might be out, might not be, but he got the album release party 21st, you know what I'm saying? And we really behind, bro. I'm starting the LLC, really getting back into the music. Once this come off, we back, you know what I'm saying? Back to the labels, back to trying to get the big bag. We don't want no niggas turn down 360s. We want the big bag. Cause I got artists, we gonna produce. I got the hood. You know what I'm saying? I'm solid. Yeah. Never been robbed, never told, no faggot shit, no nothing, no disrespect to LGBTQ, cause you know how that shit go. I believe in Christ and whatever they do, and more power to you. Yeah. But other than that, you know what I'm saying? I'm solid and we just gonna keep building. It's a new time now, so it feel like we getting a second run like 2 Chainz got. Like, even though they don't remember, we about to wake them back up because it's still relevant right now, you know. So I want N_Nosay on the gram, you know, Nino Nosay on the book, Nosay, you know what I'm saying? I don't really play the Twitter. I'm on there somewhere, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the guys, shout out to Draco, my baby in here,
Welcome
you know what I'm saying?
My boy.
Welcome home, Draco, you know, and yeah, you know, Flow City, you know what I'm saying? Well, FCMG, me and Rock, we got a show coming up, you know what I'm saying, down the way. Shout out Pabnisha, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Big Boy, you know, Aunt Mary's Kitchen, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the family. They got a blueprint going crazy. Just more shows. We trying to expand, you know, and network. So that's what it's about, and community shit, you know what I mean? That's what I'm about, bro. So yeah, man, shout out to the guys, Rich Off Extra, shout out to Calhoun. He back there, you know, that's the brand right now that that's my joint that me and him, you know, we running that, you know what I'm saying? ROE, Rich Off Extras, you know what I'm saying? And that's what it's about, bro. Like, merch coming soon, you know, a lot of shit, you know what I mean? So shout out to you, man. I appreciate you for having me and having this platform for the city of Dover, you know what I'm saying? And even for it's more than here now. It's bigger. We thinking bigger than this, and I just love it. I'm supporting it. You know, staying out the way and making moves. You know what I'm saying? And keeping the faith first. You know.
And you can find me at Untrapped the Podcast on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Yeah. And my host, Ball Out K. It's your boy K Pizzle. Till next time.